Honestly, these HISBAH people, they are something else, and they are going somewhere. They are going somewhere. You know that sometime 2 weeks ago or some weeks back, when we saw the picture of Buhari's son's wife with what she wore, and a lot of people came out and began to like, oh, if we're to be ordinary people, they would have gone after the persons or the person or the particular people or set of people. We know what they have been doing every now and then when it comes to people's dressing. Now people saw that picture, people were like, why can't you go after these people? And at the end of the day, people just discover that those laws or whatever they are making are just meant for poor people. They dare not go near the poor people to rich people to perform all those nonsense. To me, it is nonsense, because once you are serving God, it is you, between you and God. If you like, serve him well. If you don't like, serve him well. People can always encourage you that do it this way. Even God himself will encourage you, do this way so that it will favor you. But if you feel like you want to go that way, it is your own palaver. At the end of the day, you will get the repercussion. Even if you don't believe, you will get the repercussion. If you don't believe, whichever way that comes your way. But people who are so religious, who are supposed to be religious people, are supposed to encourage. You don't need to force people. So when it comes to, so does it mean that God respects rich people and he does not have regards for poor people? Because that is what these people have made us to believe. And now you know what they are saying. And people began to share those pictures on different platforms. And now they are coming out to tell you that sharing that pictures is a sin. Sharing the picture of Buhari's wife, Buhari's son's wife, is a sin. Can you see the hypocrisy? So how do people believe? Because people who really have their brain and their heads intact, we begin to ask, then why is it now that the people who are sharing the pictures are now sinners? But what she wore, that ordinarily, if it were to be everyday or regular people, we know what they would have done. Wonders they say shall never end. The Kano State HISBAH has prohibited the sharing of pre-wedding pictures of President Muhammadu Buhari's son's wife, saying it is a sin to share the picture. The pre-wedding pictures of Miss Zara, the daughter of Emir of Kano, recently went viral online. On the said pictures, her shoulders were exposed. The exposed shoulders attracted much criticism from Nigerians. While speaking, HISBAH made it known that the Emir's daughter is not above the law and that she has failed to set a good example to other Muslims in Nigeria. According to People's Gazette report, the Kano commander of HISBAH, Harun Ibn Sina, made this disclosure on Friday during an interview with BBC Pidgin. He further stated that Muslims sharing the Emir daughter's wedding pictures or videos have sinned. This is really a funny one indeed. I still don't know why the HISBAH has not arrested the young lady and punished her for wearing such wedding dress. As long as I'm concerned, no one is above the law. So everyone should be treated the same. Warning Muslims not to share the picture is not really what we want to hear. What we want the HISBAH to take action against the young lady. And meanwhile, one thing I like that the HISBAH has done is that they didn't even say, oh no, this one is not up to what can make us to go and arrest her. But of course they agree to the fact that yes, she did not set a good example. Then what does that tell anyone? So you don't have moral justification to go after anybody. If you cannot go after her, you have no moral justification to go after anybody. At least you have accepted that what people are saying, that is what you could have done if it were to be a regular person. You agreeing to the fact that yes, she has not set good example. That means that if not that she's highly placed, you would have gone after her. You would have gone after her. So we want you to begin to tell other, like I said from the beginning, tell other people what you are doing according to. If anybody can say I want to be a Muslim, if they are convinced, you don't force anybody. And that's why a lot of people are not really comfortable when it comes to this issue, the way the Islam is going, the way they go about it. Some people will come and say, oh, it is not like that. Some people are taking it to the extreme. We know. But deep down in most of these people who are practicing this religion, whether they have that fear or they have this tendency of still agreeing with most of the things, but because of the backlash, they try to try to paint it this and that. Even God himself cannot force you. You think if God, how powerful God is, if God really wants us to do things the way he wants us to do things, he will just fling his hand, and that is it. You begin to act accordingly. But he has given you that free will, and he will encourage you to do the right thing. If you now decide that you want to go the other way, so be it. And according to constitution, the constitution of Nigeria still supersedes that of Sharia they are bringing in. Because in that place, you are free. Nobody needs to compel you to serve any religion. Nobody is under any obligation. It is your own free will. It is a private thing. If you want to go by that, fine. If that is how you want to live, fine. But this idea of making the whole thing as if the Sharia law now supersedes Nigeria law. No. Nobody's going to take that. If your people going to take that from that north, good and fine. And come to think of it, must everybody in that Kano be a Muslim? Those who are not Muslims, so all of this mannequin or whatever they are saying, oh, don't do this, is it going to affect those who are not Christian, those who are not Muslims? Well, I feel it's a waste of time making comments on this, but you are not disgracing Islam, but little education, you found yourself. Shehu Sani has spoken. You can only harass the commoners while you look away when it comes to the powerful. They will just open their mouth with plenty of saliva gushing out. So it is a sin to share picture online. Yes, that's what they are saying. Hypocrites everywhere. Who they seen the sin? Kai, illiteracy smell past body odor. They will just open their mouth with plenty saliva gushing out of their mouth and begin to yarn pat or pata. They yarn point. It's very, very unfortunate that it is sin. It's sinful. It's sinful act if you share the pictures. The girl is not above the law. Then why can't you go after her? Why can't you go after her? People always say the what is it called? All those laws are just meant for the commoners. Are just meant for the commoners and nothing more. It's unfortunate. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.